Today we will explore this short video where I delve into the world of cutting edge technologies like OpenAI's large language models, Langchain, vector DB, embeddings, vector search, retrieval augmented generation RAG. Discover the seamless collaboration of these tools shaping a student-friendly chatbot. This innovative solution makes it easier for students to upload their class syllabus and use queries to summarize and deepen their grasp of diverse subjects. This is the solution we are going to develop. First, we have a list of PDF documents. We refer them as classbook documents. We will feed those documents through text splitter. We get the chunks, and through embeddings, we generate the embeddings vectors, and finally we store in vector DB, and here we are using Postgres. Now when you perform a query, it goes and refers those vector embeddings, and then from the query plus content, you get the question model, and finally question model plus answer in NLP is the output we are looking forward. So what is OpenAI? OpenAI is an artificial intelligence search lab and company dedicated to developing cutting-edge AI technology in a safe and beneficial manner. It focuses on creating advanced AI systems, promoting responsible AI development, and making AI accessible to the world. This company has introduced the concept of large language modeling. So what is LLM? LLM stands for large language model. These models are advanced artificial intelligence systems designed to understand and generate human-like text. Models like GPT-3 and GPT-4 developed by OpenAI are examples of large language models. What are vector embeddings? Think about having a collection of different animals. You want to arrange them in a way that shows how similar or different they are. In the real world, you might categorize them by their habitat, diet, or behavior. In the digital world, we use vector embeddings to do a similar things with data. It helps us organize and understand these animals based on their shared traits or differences, just like sorting them into groups but using numbers in a computer. The cool part is similar items will have similar vectors. I hope this clarifies what is vectors and why we use vectors in computers, data storage and identification. So now we have understood vector embeddings are like a digital way of sorting or describing things. So what is vector search? Vector search is a method used to find and retrieve information that is most similar or relevant to a given query. But instead of looking for exact matches like traditional search engines, vector search tries to understand the meaning or context of the query. That's the magic here. Vector search is a way to implement semantic search, which means using the meaning of words to find relevant results. Vector search uses vector embeddings like transforming both the search query and the items in the database like documents, images or products into vectors and then comparing these vectors to find the best matches. So we will see how we use vector search when we stored the chunks using vector embeddings. Next, retrieval augmented generation RAG. Retrieval augmented generation RAG is an architecture that employs vector search to fetch related documents according to a given query. As we have discussed previously, LLM do not have knowledge of recent information or information outside of the LLM learning source. So if you wanted to generate something from the real source, we feed in data, and that feed in data concept is called as retrieval augmented generation. Unlike generating responses solely based on training patterns, RAG utilizes these relevant documents to enhance accuracy and information. This approach tackles the constraints found in language models, offering a specific solution. What is Langchain? Langchain, an open source framework, empowers AI and machine learning developers to merge large language models with external components, fostering the creation of LLM driven applications. Its core aim lies in bringing influential LLMs like Openai's GPT 3.5 and GPT-4 with diverse external data source, enabling the development of utilization of natural language processing NLP applications. Tailored for developers, software engineers and data scientists proficient in Python, JavaScript or TypeScript, Langchain offers packages in these languages. What is PyPDF2? PyPDF2 is a Python library for working with PDF portable document format files. It allows users to manipulate PDFs by performing various operations such as merging multiple PDFs, splitting pages, extracting text, adding watermarks and more. What is tick token? Tokenization is breaking text into smaller parts for AI to understand. Tick token is a tool that does this specifically for OpenAI's models like GPT, making it easier for them to process and generate text accurately. What is PostgreSQL? So-called Postgres. PostgreSQL or Postgres is a powerful open source relational database management system known for its reliability, extensibility and adherence to SQL standards. We are going to use Postgres to store the chunks after we retrieve the text from the PDFs. Docker. Docker is a platform used to develop, ship and run applications within containers. It provides an environment to package software and its dependencies into standardized units called containers, ensuring that the application works consistently across various computing environments. Docker allows for easier deployment of applications, improves collaboration among teams and enhances the stability and portability of software. We are going to use Docker specifically for installing Postgres and enabling the vector embeddings and vector DB storing for Postgres. There is an extension we are going to use it. PG Vector. PG Vector stands as an extension for Postgres, offering robust tools to handle vectors in a high dimensional space. It brings in a specialized data type along with operators and functions, streamlining the storage, manipulation, and analysis of vector data directly within the Postgres database. Finally, how do you install PG Vector? First, you go to Docker Hub and pull the Docker image. Install the Docker image. Refer the guidance from the dockerhub.docker.com Postgres image. Once you enable your Docker and Postgres image, you perform docker run --name PG Vector as a demo, name of the database, Postgres, password Postgres, port 5432 and 5432 you are externally enabling, and Langchain PG Vector is the input, is the input that is needed to run the Docker. Once it runs, you can access your Postgres from 5432 with the local host, and then you can use PG admin. You can use PG admin to log in to your Postgres. Once you log in and access your database named as PG Vector Demo, please enable the extension by the query create extension vector. Once you are done, then your PG Vector is being enabled for. I hope you are with me so far. So the packages we have used: Langchain, Openai, Python, .env. .env is for loading the environment variable. So pip install Langchain, Openai, PyPDF2 I have used for specific purpose. You don't need it. Tick token PyMU PDF is also used for different purpose. So from Langchain embeddings, Openai, import Openai embeddings. Recursive character text splitter is the one most important package. Import OS to load the environment variable. PyMU PDF loader is from Langchain. So from Langchain, text splitter, recursive character text splitter is very important package. So from Langchain document loader, import PyMU PDF loader, which is very important function. From .env import load .env. Finally, you execute load.env, because internally when you have a .env file, you keep your Openai API key. Langchain will read that API key. So now if you see PDF reader, PyMU PDF loader, circles is the folder, circles.pdf is nothing but the lesson or one of the chapter we are loading here. Document SQL PDF reader load. Text splitter, recursive character text splitter, we define a chunk size is nothing but how many characters word to be part of the each segment we break down from the entire document. Next chunk we create, you have an overlap of 10 characters. So chunk overlap equal 10. Finally, we store text equal text splitter dot text documents, and then we pass the documents we have loaded as a PDF. We just try to print, let's say you have length of the text and document. That means that many documents internally has been created after splitting the documents. I hope this makes sense. Next, we import tick token, which is very important to restrict the number of tokens it is using for each embeddings. We create an embeddings objects equals OpenAI embeddings. Finally, we install PyPsychof2 binary for and PG vector. Okay, I hope you understand. Once you install PyPsychof2 binary and PG vector, that's where we will be able to use the PG Postgres vector concept within the database. So Langchain vector stores PG vector, import PG vector. We create a connector string with all the parameters that needed. We give a collection name. Here we give circles. Then we create an object of DB using PG vector from the documents, and we pass all the parameters that we declared. I hope this is declared and it is very important part of it. Next, from Langchain chat models, import chat OpenAI. Langchain chains retrieval QA is very important. That is how we connect each chains together from the chunks we have created. Retriever equal dv.asRetriever such keywords equal k. It's a parameter we pass, and finally we create an LLM with these models as GPT-4. And then we create a QA object, retrieval QA.form chain type, LLM we pass, chain type we pass as a stuff, and retriever equals to retriever that we have defined on the top. Finally, we create an endless loop using while. While true, user input equal, enter a query. If user input exit, then you come out of the loop. Query prompt user input, LLM response, QA query, and then we print the result that we get. Finally, except an exception we print if anything goes wrong. Here, if you see, enter a query, list all the topics from the chapter that we fed in, and now fantastically it displays all the topics from the chapter. Query, explain points of contact, very specific question from the chapter. As you see, it is able to formulate the NLP well with the help of OpenAI LLM and the RAG that we fed in. Here you see we have created a collection, and that's what we show here in the PG Postgres, and here is the name of the circle, and then finally all the embeddings are stored in the embeddings tables, right? You see PG underscore embeddings, and each embeddings has an UUID common, and which you see here all the chunks as a vector are stored perfectly within the PG, right? I hope you enjoyed. You have learned something new through this short video. Thank you for watching through this video. I hope I will continue to share more such important videos and tutorials for your learning. Keep watching and subscribe my channel. Thank you so much.